Hey guys, what's up? It's the FGTV Dad here at the Sonic Boom booth at E3 2014. I'm here with Mark Vernon, the combat designer of Sonic Boom, the new game by Sega, which was created by the Big Red Button. So he's gonna go ahead and give us a little demo of the game. Does that sound cool?
Sounds good.
All right, guys, let's get into this. All right, guys, so we're gonna take a look at the ancient template level of Sonic Boom, and Mark Vernon is gonna go ahead and navigate.
All right. So this game is really cool. We've got a lot of time traveling elements to it. So you're going to be going forward in time into the future. You're going to be going back in time, and you'll be going back to the same places and seeing how they were in both time zones. So this is definitely a future section. There's a lot of robots, a lot of technology, lots of lights popping up everywhere. It's all very future techy.
And is this a 4-player multiplayer game? A little bit.
This is we have two different modes. We have single player and we have 2-player co-op, local co-op. And when you do the local co-op, one person gets to play on the TV and another person gets to play on the Wii U gamepad. And you guys can move completely freely of each other. You guys can go and explore in totally different areas of the level. We have really big, wide open levels for you to just walk around and explore and find all sorts of cool secrets and collectibles.
And then do you start off with Sonic and Tails, and is that Amy?
That's Amy.
That's it. And then who's the red guy? I forget, it's not Knuckles.
So we have 4 playable characters. We have Sonic, we have Amy, we have Tails, and we have Knuckles. Yes. Each character has their own unique play style and abilities. This is a game that has a lot of platforming in it, and it's also a game that has a lot of combat in it, which you'll see shortly. And each character has a lot of different combat abilities as well.
All right, great. So let's go ahead and continue watching here. Looks like we're under, like an underwater
sort of secret base area.
And we have to find the title. What was it called?
We have to find the crystal.
The crystal. Okay, so we're looking for a crystal.
There's 9 chaos crystals in the game that you have to find for purposes of the story. And right now we're about to find one of them.
Awesome.
One of the cool things that you can do at any point in any level is if you press buttons on the D-pad, you can switch your character at any point. So if you like being Sonic, you can be Sonic throughout the whole game. Apart from a few sections where we have character-specific moments, if you want to be Sonic, you can be Sonic. If you want to be Amy, you can be Amy. And we really leave it up to you. And each character has their own special sort of platforming section. So anytime you see like one of those pink platforms, Amy can use her special triple jump and actually get up there. So there's a lot of character-specific secrets to find and places to go.
That's awesome. We've got the ring count up here. You guys see that? We're using Amy right now. Look at the golden donuts. No, I'm just kidding. And then the crowns, those are just, what happens if you get all 17?
Crowns are special collectibles. If you get all of them, something special might happen.
Okay, might happen, so you might have to find out. And this game is fall 2000?
We ship in November.
November.
I don't remember the exact date, but it is definitely probably the first half of November.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So this is our first combat section. This is one of the first Sonic games that has a full combat encounter gameplay. So every character has a whole bunch of moves at their disposal. Sonic's a really good punch and kicker. He's also got his trademark spin dash, which can also do some really crazy damage if you hit enough combos.
So all of the enemies in here, are they returning, or I haven't been too up on the recent Sonic games. Are these new?
These are all brand new. These are all brand new enemies created specifically for this game. There's a story lineup that sort of explains where these robots come from. It's not all just Robotnik's robots. We've got some other enemies in the play. Oh yeah. So we have a new ability here called the Inner Beam. You can use it to pick up enemies. You can use it for puzzles.
Does it ever run out?
It doesn't run out, but it is harder to grab heavier enemies, and it takes some time and it leaves you open for attack. So right, just like that. So Amy's really cool because her signature attack, she can spin her hammer around, and if you're fighting a guy with projectiles, that'll actually knock those projectiles out. So it's really, really effective for.
This looks good so far. Let us know what you guys think in the comments, and let's continue watching. See what happens.
So now we're gonna try to grab this crystal here and see if we can get away with it. I have a feeling we won't.
Okay. Oh. What was that? Oh, look at this guy. Oh, sweet. He's got like some shredding blades going down the middle of his head. Oh, look at this. We got to run away. Oh, that's sweet. Can you go on walls or just running left to right? So he
escaping as fast as you can.
So, oh, there it is, and now he's on the wall.
So this is one of our crystal guardians.
The Crystal Guardian. Does he have a name?
We call him the Tunnel Bot.
The Tunnel Bot.
Like I said, one of the main goals in this game is to find all the crystals, and there are certain sections of the game where, as you're trying to retrieve a crystal, you have to deal with one of these guardians.
Gotcha.
And that's just one of them. There are a ton of others, all with unique sort of characteristics and challenges.
Have you mentioned how many crystals exactly?
I don't think we've talked about that yet.
Gotcha, that's okay.
It's a pretty large amount.
That's good.
This is one of the cool things that we have that makes this really special for the Wii U.
Yep.
If you tap on this button,
Okay.
you can't really see on the screen here, but on the Wii U game,
Maybe
you
you can
tap
just
that.
lift that up so they could see. Okay.
So there's this little Sonic Eyes thing. If you tap that, the game goes into first person, and you can actually use the Wii U gamepad to look around. And this helps you find secrets. It's kind of like our own little detective mode. And so we can see that there have been some footprints here, and an X marks the spot. So let's go and see what that does. We go over here and do a little ground stomp. So we get an extra secret.
So wherever you see an X, will the X's appear throughout the game and you'll want to pounce down on them?
Yeah, so we have a ton of collectibles all throughout the game, lots of stuff to find, lots of stuff that'll help you build up your abilities, build up some other things that we haven't really talked about yet. Yeah, just a lot of really, really good progression.
So they do have abilities that can be upgraded?
Yes. We have a number of different ways that we're approaching that. But yeah, you'll be able to make your attacks more powerful. You'll be able to unlock certain abilities that aren't there at the beginning of the game.
That's awesome.
One of the things that I mentioned before is if you want to be Sonic, you can be Sonic, and if you want to be Amy, you can be Amy. And this is one thing that illustrates that really well. We have a platforming section that has both an Amy area and a Sonic area, and it's really up to you to choose how you want to approach it. So if I were to pick Amy and do this, I can just go off and do this on my own, and I don't have to worry about Sonic because he'll actually follow me up his own path. So by the time I get up here, Sonic will actually have caught up with me.
That's awesome. So you get to decide which way you want to go. That's pretty neat.
So yeah, Sonic followed me, and now we're good to go. So we've got these special little minions right here. If you're able to catch them in time, they'll actually drop a special item. And these are really powerful weapons.
You can steal the enemy's weapons and use it against them?
You can actually. These are all unique weapons for the playable characters. The enemies don't even get to use these. They're that.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a freeze rod. You can freeze your enemies.
Are you able to store it for future use?
No, it's a one-time, or it's a limited use thing. Once you grab it, it's pretty much beneficial for you to use it right there.
Gotcha. So it's pretty much area and level specific.
Yeah. It's like the pipe from Final Fight.
Gotcha.
If it makes any sense.
And this number here, 2572?
So that's another platforming section that we need to unlock. After we fight this guy, we should be able to do that. So this is one of our elites. He's much harder to take down. He deals a lot of damage.
So Amy might not be able to pick someone like him up.
Well, Amy is actually a really strong fighter because she's got that hammer and it deals a lot of damage. But Sonic is probably better for this fight because he's got this aerial attack. And he can get out of the way of those.
That's a piece of cake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So we did that.
And do combos help you get extra?
Combos can get you extra scrap, which is another collectible that you can use for upgrades.
Gotcha.
So again, we've got a split path here. We can go that way as Amy, or we can go this way as Sonic. I think we're going to try the Sonic route today.
Let's time this jump, huh?
Those sort of teleport launch you.
So you use his signature spin dash whenever you see those blue orbs, and you'll launch right into them. So
Awesome.
let's see if I can do this without getting hit.
Oh,
There you
sweet. That reminds me of the old Sonic. Bring it back. I was playing the old Sonic not too long ago. I think we'll get this, but kids are getting older, and I think they could enjoy this now.
So we definitely haven't forgotten about the old Sonic. Obviously, as you can tell, this is a much more, I wouldn't say slower, but it's definitely a more methodical approach to how we play Sonic games. But we do have a lot of sections where you're going super, super fast. And we do have one of those sections at the demo today, which I can show you as well.
Any side-scrolling type parts?
You have some side-scrolling. Lots of, we have some 2D platforming sections and some 3D platforming sections, and then a lot of high-speed chases. We even have some high-speed boss fights as well.
So is this the Tunnel Bot back again?
Yeah, so the Tunnel Bot is back. He couldn't catch you the first time, but now he's back with a vengeance. I'm using that inner beam that we had before to actually pick up and throw enemies at the boss. Yeah. For now.
Tunnel Bot defeated.
We're gonna open up another section of the level here.
Awesome. Is that one of those orbs there to teleport, or is that something different?
That's one of the collectibles. That's one of your crowns that you can get. So let's go and try and get that crown. Oh,
And that's accessible just for Amy, right?
there's also lots of chests that have stuff that you can collect as well. And each of these levels,
sweet.
When you go into the pause screen, you can see how many you've collected in the world. It's not really reflected here. Actually, it is. I'm sorry. So you can see how many you've collected in the level, and then if you go into collectibles, you can see how many you've collected in the entire game. So it's a good way for you to track what you've gotten and what you haven't.
So we're still on the search for the Tidal Crystal. Using Amy. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's got acrobatic skills. Oh, look at that. Using her mallet hammer. That's awesome. I was gonna play for you guys, but then I figured, you know what, I might as well let a pro do it so you can get a better experience and, you know, justification for the game.
Well, the good thing about this game is you don't really have to be a pro to enjoy it.
Oh, I can tell. It looks fun. It looks easy.
Very, very accessible. We want to make this as fun and as easy to play for anybody.
That's awesome. Well, guys, that was our look at Sonic Boom. Thank you, Mark, so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That was awesome. All right, guys, so this game launches in November. If you're going to pick it up, let us know in the comments. If you want us to play it on the channel, also let us know in the comments. Stay tuned.